Let's just kind of adjust this camera. Make me look pretty. Make me look pretty. Oh, it's not working. I don't look pretty. Oh, well. Okay. Everybody, let's do a Transformer review on Universe Classic 2.0 Blaster. Blaster, originally a cassette player like Soundwave. And by the way, this is a reprint of Cybertron Soundwave. But yeah, everything out of those two seem to get together. You all know him from the G1. What can I say? A lot like Jazz. A lot like Jazz to me. But he goes on to Headmasters and gets killed by Soundwave. For some reason they call him Billy. Blaster, Billy, I don't know. A little bit rebuild him, and now he's Blaster for the second time? Whatever. In the comics, he's a command team. One of his flunkies is Cosmo and all those little robots, and that's how he gets to Earth. He hijacks his way to the space bridge. So yeah, a little background on Blaster, a little something something for you. Okay, let's go to his stealth bomber mode. I guess he's a Cybertronian stealth bomber. See-through blue, 2 Autobot symbols on the top. Gray, black, yellow, and red is his paint scheme. He's really actually pretty detailed, as was Soundwave from the Cybertron remake. Neither of them ever made the show, so whatever being whatever. He's got a lot of detail on the wings. Just everywhere you look on this character in his jet mode, his bomber mode, is detail. When I display him, I do display him in his jet mode. I think it is the better of his 2 alt modes. Okay, go ahead and transform Big Batty Daddy. Pop up here, just like that. These two here come out, pop those both down, like so. Now you can see kinda what's going on here already. Turn him around, and plop out the legs like that. Straighten them out. That'll all come into clear earlier or later. You can go ahead and turn them to their appropriate way. There's 2 flabs here which you got to work around, but they're easily enough moved and such, so it's not terrible. And again with the other, feet out, tabs in the bottom out. Okay, this little piece right here will go up, and all that will come down eventually, but not quite yet. Now you pull out his arms. You can see his arm makeup here. It's 2 double tabs. Pop and pop. Okay? Pop and pop. Just that simple. Pop, and his arms will come out. Now it's a matter of positioning. And it's not the easiest transform in the road, but it's not that complicated either. Down and pop. Come on, give me its legs there. Put those down. It's just getting it right, and it can be a little pain to get his chest in. Sometimes you got to struggle with him a little bit, but all in all, it's not that bad. It comes down. Come on, buddy. Because that's got to come in like that, and it just comes down like that. So that's the only real struggle on transforming him, is that getting his chest in. And it is kind of a struggle. I will not lie to you, there is struggle involved. Pop his head down and turn it around. There's his head. Now you move his arms to the way you want. And flip this piece up here, showing off his other arm. Like so. Now, let's do his guns, since I've got them right here. We'll start with this one. They both look exactly the same, like in this mode, but they change kind of differently. This one, pop the gun out, and since I don't have any nails, it makes this one completely terrible to do. Like so, and pull that like so, and there is gun number one. Fits in his hand just like a so. And go to gun number two, which is a much easier transform. It just pop out, pop out, pop out, and pop out. It goes in his other hand. Don't be difficult, you. And goes in his other hand. And there he is. Transformed in total. Now his Cyber Planet Key gimmick, which he does have one. There it is, the Cyber Planet Key. Woo! And just go ahead and pop that in there, and it'll pop out his Minicon, which on Soundwave was a Laserbeak, but on this guy they call him Rollbar. Why would they call him Rollbar, you ask? Yeah. Okay, transforming Rollbar, his Minicon as they call it. Open it up. So it looks like that. Pull out his head and his tail, and Rollbar is completed. That be Rollbar. Supposed to be Laserbeak with Soundwave, so they did Rollbar with Blaster, I guess. And he pops onto his wing in a not so stunning manner, but he goes up on there. So there he is in all of his glory. As a Transformer, I give him a let's say 5, because in robot mode there is a big gap where his head is supposed to go down, and there's just a hole there where you can see straight down. If you turn him around, there is not much but looks like plastic everywhere and no detail really on the back. He's a good size. Put him in Voyager or Deluxe Cybertronium animated Optimus Prime, about the same size. His head wobbles and wibbles, but he is posable and he is standable, so I like the toy. I love the character, like the toy. So I would go with a 6. 6 is being generous? 6. That's my score for you, Blaster. 6. Don't talk back or you go lower if you weren't so cool. Alright, man. Thanks, y'all. Later.